This is my audience. All right, so this is on the history of Chipotle and how it came to be the leading in the fast food industry. So Chipotle came all about from Steve Ells. Steve Ells, he attended the University of Colorado at Boulder for art history. And he was in his senior year of college. He was having dinner with his dad. And his dad asked him, what are you going to do after you graduate? You know, you have this art history degree. What do you plan on doing with it? So Steve stopped and he thought about it. And he's like, you know, culinary school would be fun. I've always liked to cook. And I don't know what I'm going to do with my degree. So that would be something fun that I would enjoy. So his dad told him, he's like, all right, I'll make a deal with you. You go work in a restaurant for 1 year. You can do whatever you want. You can serve, cook, manage, do whatever you want as long as it pertains to the restaurant industry. And come back to me in a year, and if you still tell me that you love the restaurant business, then I would pay for you to go to culinary school. He said, but I have one rule. It has to be the best culinary school in America. So Steve was like, all right, that's a deal. So he goes off and he works in a restaurant for a year, and he comes back to his dad, like ready to go to culinary school. And his dad's like, all right, you know, I'll hold up my end of the deal. So he sent him to the Culinary Institute of America. It's in California, the best culinary school we have here in the United States. And so Steve went there and he succeeded. He graduated in 1990. And after he graduated, he went off and became a sous chef at a restaurant called Stars in California. It was a really big restaurant at the time. It's not open anymore, but it served a lot of like really important people. And it was known for its fresh ingredients, and it had a really, really cool open like concept kitchen where you could see everything that was going on in the background. So there Steve, he had learned obviously to cook in culinary school, but there he got to put all of his skills to the test, and he really learned how to taste food critically and how to like be his own worst critic. So he worked there for a few years, and he had this burning passion in him. He was like, you know, I really want to open my own fine dining restaurant, but he didn't have the money to do so. He was just, you know, a chef at the time. So he goes back to Colorado, and he comes up to his dad, bringing him another, you know, ridiculous idea, and he's like, Dad, you know, I want to open this restaurant, but I have no money to do so. You know, I need money. And his dad's like, I'm not just going to give you a bunch of money and run off. Like, what are you talking about? What are you going to do with it? And Steve's like, you know, I have this idea. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open a burrito shop. And his dad's like, what are you talking about? You know, you graduated from this awesome culinary school and you're going to go open a burrito shop. And he's like, yeah, you know, they have these really cool taquerias in San Francisco. And they make these burritos out of the most generic, like authentic ingredients. And they like put a twist on them, and they make these awesome burritos, and they're wrapped in foil. And you know, in Colorado, their burritos were served on a plate and like smothered in salsa, and you know, you had to eat it with a fork. But in San Francisco, it was like something he had never seen before, and he thought it was the coolest thing. So he's like, you know, I'm gonna open a burrito shop, generate some money, and I'm gonna go and open a fine dining restaurant. His dad's like, you are nuts. Like that, you're nuts. Give me a business plan. Like you gotta give me something. So Steve wrote up a little business plan for his burrito shop. He broke down all the numbers, how much it would like cost him to make a burrito, to open a store, for electricity, everything. So he broke it all down for his dad, and he's like, I have to sell 114 burritos a day in order just to break even, no profit. His dad's like, all right, dude, you're crazy, but you know, gave him a loan for $85,000 and sent him on his way. So Steve goes out and he finds a little building. It was an old ice cream shop. And it was right on the corner, on a very slow street. It wasn't high traffic or anything, but it was right near the University of Colorado. So he finds this little ice cream shop, and he's like, this is perfect. You know, it's small, but it's cheap. He's like, I can afford this. This is gonna be my burrito shop. So in 1993, he opened his very first Chipotle, and he decorated it. You know, he didn't have a lot of money, so him and his contractor went to the hardware store, and they bought a bunch of plywood and barn metal, things that were cheap that he could use to make cool architecture. And so that's how he decorated it. So his goal, you know, he had to sell 114 burritos a day in order to keep this place running. Within the first month, he was selling over 1,000 burritos a day. It was like the biggest hit. These people had never seen anything like it, and it was going nuts. So in 1995, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna open one more store. He's like, this one's doing great, I'll open one more store, I'm gonna use all the money I made from the first one, and you know, we're gonna go for it. Just one more, and then I'm gonna go open my fine dining restaurant. So he opened a second one in 1995, and it was even more successful than the first. So from there, he couldn't stop. You know, he was doing so great, and people were loving it. And one day he was reading an article in The Art of Eating, and it was on these like independent family farmers that were from Iowa. They were part of the Nyman Family Pork Company. So he went out to Iowa and he met with Bill Nyman, who was a farmer, a pork farmer, and he went around to all these different farms and learned about, you know, how pigs are supposed to be raised, how they're supposed to be treated. And he learned that the majority of the pork that we serve in America is served by pigs they're raised in confinement and filth. And he's like, you know, I don't want something like that to be a part of my success. You know, that's not what I stand for, and that's not what I want my company to stand for. So that's really how what's called Food with Integrity came all about. And what Food with Integrity is, it's basically Chipotle's mission, their promise to serve food that is made with the very best ingredients, where its animals are raised naturally and the environment is protected, the animals are protected, everything. So that's exactly what we still stand for today. So from there on, you know, Chipotle it kept flourishing. And in 1998, it actually got its first big investment from McDonald's, actually. And they gave an investment of $360 million. And you know, people wonder, like, why McDonald's? And does McDonald's influence Chipotle's food? And the answer is no. What McDonald's did is it taught Steve Ells the business aspect. Like I said, he went to an art school, he went to culinary school, he didn't know anything about business. So with McDonald's money and with their expertise, it really helped him learn the business side. You know, he had the food, he had the people, but he didn't know how to really run a business. So with their money, he was able to flourish. And so in 2006, Chipotle actually went public, and within the first 24 hours, its stock rose over 100% in just the first 24 hours, which was huge. And that was also the same year that McDonald's completely divested itself. So McDonald's no longer has any, you know, tie to Chipotle. It was just kind of used as a way to get it boosted. So today it's 2017. Chipotle is still known for its fresh ingredients, and we still live through Food with Integrity. And that is how we came to be standing here in store number 2,912. And the question is, did he ever open that fine dining restaurant? And the answer is yes. Like, we're standing in it right now. Woo!